Good morning, folks. How are we doing? I posted up the community post thing saying that I was pretty much done with my script, which is like the first time I'm ever like done early, So I said, like, I'm pretty much done. And I was typing it up and I was going to say, guys, it's probably going to be about an hour and a half long because there's been a lot this month, unfortunately. But didn't even get to finish it before I suddenly noticed a new tweet came out from Boogie saying that he was uploading this video about his finances. So, of course, I had to change and be like, guys, come on. Come on. I asked people what their opinion was, and majority of people said that, like, just do a live reaction to us because there might be enough information in this to actually do, like, an outright live reaction. Because this is apparently him talking about his finances, which, in my opinion, is because his view counts have gone down again. Because Boogie said, oh, maybe in a couple months I'll talk about this, depending on the situation. However, he had that really good peak of the begging video and the follow-up video for it, where it's like, I think about 270-ish thousand for one and about 150-ish thousand for the other. I think that's a rough estimate there. So I think he got his good old dopamine hit from that. He was so happy. Look at how well they did. But now the videos he's putting out are getting like 20k. They're back to getting more or less what they were getting before this whole drama segment started. So I think this is just a ploy to try and, I don't know, squeeze a little bit of more blood from the stone because he sees the view counts are going down, so he's jumping in. Because he's already admitted on Twitter, before I even had a chance to record this, that this was deliberately being very clickbaity. And he even changed the name, because I think it originally came out as being like, you asked how I spend my money, something like that. It was something very soft and simple like that. But he's changed it then, not long after uploading it, to you asked, rich guy needs your help? Question mark. So, the view counts, so the like to dislike ratio, not great already. Not great already, especially because it's only got like less than 5k views. Not bad for 2 hours, obviously. But the like to dislike ratio, not very good. I don't really know too much about this. No, he goes into his mortgage a wee bit because people have explained that to me already. So I guess we're just going to jump into it, guys. It's 6 minutes. Let's see if I can make this last. Let's see if I can do my usual thing and talk for 40 minutes on a 6-minute video.
Hey, quick warning before I start this video. Yes, I know this is an overshare. Yes, I know it's going to make people mad again. Yes, I know it's going to...
Why does he always do that? He always starts. I'm going to boost the wee audio here. He always does this. Okay, so this is how you can tell it's clickbaiting, okay? This is how you can tell he's clickbaiting and he's trying to get people's attention. Because anytime he ever comes out being like, oh, people are going to talk about this, people are going to be upset about this, guys, because he always likes to think his trolls are upset at everything he does, not that they're laughing at what he does, because that's generally what trolls do. Trolls generally aren't upset. What would be the point of that? Trolls generally don't get upset about things. They're laughing at things. That's what trolls are pretty much known for. But Boogie, for some reason, has this thing in his head where he's like, "Oh, my trolls are, they're all so mad constantly. Oh, I counter troll them, guys. Yes, I'm the king troll. I actually troll my trolls and I bait them. And then if a troll answers him, then he goes crazy and loses his mind and screams and shouts and shoots a gun in the air. So it doesn't really work."
And yes, I know it's going to cause the news cycle to happen over again.
Is it?
Hey, I could use the rage clicks. I could use the views.
Okay,
and the people that love me probably care about this.
There you go.
So I'm putting it out into the world.
Okay, well, there you go. Boogie at least is being very upfront and saying this is just pure clickbait because he's desperate for views. I wonder if he's going to beg people for their last dollar again like he did during the begging video.
And feel free to be as mad as you want about it.
No one's mad.
This video is probably a bad idea, but a lot of people who wanted to know what my...
This is about the third time you said it's a bad idea so far. Congratulations, Boogie. No one's mad. No one is mad. No one is mad. I'm watching just to laugh at you and see what fake stuff you come up. Because I already said to my chat, I don't know, should I squeeze this into my script for the monthly thing? But we all pretty much came to the consensus. Everything he says here is probably fake. Maybe he pulls out receipts. And okay, if he pulls out receipts, I'll still probably think they're fake. But, at least still. But, like, most of the things he's going to say here are fake. Because I really want to see how he accounts for the clearly vast amount of money he still does get, but then tries to make it sound like he's poor still for attention.
Financial situation actually looks like. So I decided to share it today because I have good news. With the amount of views that I've gotten in the last month, I'm up to 1.5 million. With that number of views, AdSense is paying for everything this month. You guys did it. You made it happen. Hate clicks, rage clicks, doesn't matter. Love clicks, doesn't matter. That number of views got me over the hump, and hopefully we can stay here, and I think that's fucking great. Thank you. First off, I thought I'd show you guys how I spend my money. $2,088 is my mortgage. $789 is my health insurance. $600 is a car payment as well as car insurance. My roommate, best friend, and employee has to be on my insurance because he's currently without a car. $550 a month for water, electric, gas, trash.
What? No. Sorry, what? What? His employee Guys, if you don't know, I'm sure a lot of you are unaware of this thing. When he says my employee, I'm sure maybe I should let him finish, but I'm more than certain he's going to talk about Chad, the roommate that most people don't actually think he even lives there anymore because the house is a state. Boogie tried to explain his house looking more like a state because apparently Chad was meant to do all like the picking up, the dog poop from the carpet and stuff like that, the things that Boogie refuses to do. And apparently it was looking worse, and he said, oh, well, the thing is, Chad's disabled now, and I have to financially support him, and I have to do everything around the house now because Chad is suddenly disabled. People are just like, what? Where did this come from, apart from people criticizing that your house is a state, and suddenly, oh, yeah, no, he's 100%, he's disabled. I'm so curious about a lot of this.
Sewage and all the basic stuff. 110 for internet. There's cheaper options, but they suck. Like Cox Communications is unusable, so I go for this option.
Cool.
$230 a month in medications, and I hate it. Heart pills, psych meds, pain pills. I hate it all. I hate it, but it keeps me functioning.
Look, I don't know about American system, okay? I'm going to be very upfront and honest here. I do not know about American system, so anything I may say here in regards to healthcare, medicine, or anything like that probably is incorrect. So I just thought, wouldn't medication often be included in your health insurance if you're, like, I don't know. But I just feel like that's kind of double dipping, especially with the doctor's visits. Like, isn't that why you're paying such a premium for your health insurance? Because these two would be in that?
I like it as opposed to being dead. I also need to see 3 different doctors, heart doctor, an endocrinologist, and then a general practitioner. And it averages out to about $150 a month for the visits, though obviously I don't see somebody like every 4 weeks. Loan payment, $288 for a small loan I had to get, and then $1,500 as my employee. And I know it's going to be the one that everybody harps on, but this person does way more than $1,500 worth of work.
Really?
It's mowing the lawn, painting the walls, cleaning the house, doing shit that I physically cannot do because my back is broken.
Dude, you oh my god, did Chad get healed? Because I know Boogie talks to God now. Did Boogie put in a word with the big man upstairs and get Chad healed? Boogie literally claimed that Chad was. There's no way I could find this here quickly because it's from a couple months back. But he literally claimed that Chad is disabled and he is now looking after Chad and doing stuff around the house because Chad can't because he's disabled. So suddenly he has to pay Chad to be his live-in maid. So that story has totally changed. Okay, the mortgage thing. Ridiculous. Like, Boogie bought the house. I think the house is only worth like $250,000 when he bought it. He claims now it's worth like nearly $500,000. I don't know. I don't look up his personal details that much, so I don't keep track of his house, the cost of his house or anything like that. But back when he was on PKA and he was talking about buying the house, like, Woody was just like, I bet you have about $200,000 in savings, and Woody was like, oh, I'm not going to tell you, but you are good at this. You are good at this. Implying that he had like a $200,000 in savings. But for some reason, in 8 years nearly, he bought it. What was it? About 7ish, near 8. He bought it at the start of 2015. He hasn't been able to make any decent payments. Like, that's a ridiculously large mortgage. That's like a ridiculously large mortgage for you being like a YouTuber who makes like 5 figures a month. He claimed in March. He claimed he makes 5 figures per month, and he hasn't been able to clear his mortgage yet. What? Health insurance? Sure. Car payment and insurance. He bought a used car. Did he not buy it outright? He claims he makes 5 figures a month. Did he not pay it outright? Like, it's a used car he bought. And like, okay, the insurance, maybe the insurance makes up $595 off that or something like that, because he did get that driving us distracted ticket 3 years ago when he crashed into that car with a family inside it because he was busy being distracted by his phone, and then he made up all those stories about it and then eventually he said, okay, yes, I did actually hit a car with a family in it because I was distracted whilst driving, but the reason was because God actually wanted to talk to me, so he set it all up. No idea what Americans cost, so right off my opinion immediately, that's probably fine. I'd probably pay something similar if you converted it over. Not sure, like I said. Loan payment. Dude, 7 months ago you were gloating you made 5 figures a month. Why did you have to get a loan? Especially if you're only paying that amount. It implies it was a small loan, as he said. Why would you need to get a loan if you're earning 5 figures per month? Also, the employee thing, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I've already said he has totally changed his story. Chad is suddenly healed. Miracle happened. Chad is suddenly healed. No longer disabled, and Boogie's no longer looking after him because, like I said, he had to make up for why his house was so filthy. So he was like blaming Chad becoming disabled suddenly.
I don't know what I'm going to be able to do without him. I guess I'll have to hire lawn maintenance and maid service. Oh, that's more expensive than what he's currently getting paid, man. So
Or you could just do it yourself. You could maybe just do it yourself. You know where you claimed that going to the swimming pool every other day and boxing and everything like that, and all this amazing health benefits you were getting from this exercise that no one believes you were actually doing. You said that your knee pain is gone and that your back pain is totally manageable now, and you're actually fine, and you've had to take less medication and all because you're so healthy now. You literally claimed that your heart medication was cut in half because your heart is so healthy now because of all the working out you've been doing, but you can't mow a lawn once every couple of weeks. You can't pick up your own dog poo, which wasn't happening anyway because it was in the back of videos and stuff like that. So this nonsense. This is nonsense. I wonder if Boogie's going to touch on that thing recently where he talked about on stream, which we included in my monthly wrap-up, obviously, where he said that he was also financially supporting a friend of his. More than likely a lie, but it's Boogie. Boogie likes to say, look how nice I am, guys. I'm so nice, because he thinks everything in monetary terms. So he gloated he was giving money to a friend of his in real life who was struggling after the begging video came out. So maybe stick on an extra, extra 500. Let's just stick on an extra 500 there for some random guy I just decided to help out because I'm so generous. This guy who more than likely doesn't exist. This is crazy. This is genuinely insane. This is genuinely insane. Okay, healthcare stuff, it's Boogie. I accept that is probably real. I don't know about those. Loans, no. Mortgage being that high, ridiculous if it is. If not, Boogie's just lying. Car payment and all, I don't believe this all just seems like nonsense already, guys.
I don't know what I'm going to do without him, but that's probably the first expense that has to get cut. That means in order to maintain this current lifestyle, I need to make about $75,000 a year, which to me is a ridiculous amount of money. I'm sure to you listening, that's a ridiculous amount of money, but that's kind of what I need. And here's how we do it. Here's my YouTube analytics where I've made $5,589 in the last month. And I did that by generating 1.5 million views. So if I can get back up to 1.5 to 2 million views a month.
So we're back to just begging people. Please watch my videos. Please watch my videos. Just watch my videos, guys. Just watch my videos. Which I have to say is more pathetic than just outright begging for money. Is please just give me attention, guys. Please just give me attention, guys. Okay, so on average he gets between those. Last month was the first month he dropped below 1 million views, which is where this has all come from. This is all begging for attention. It's not begging for money. And no way do I think what Boogie just listed there is in any way realistic for his expenses, because there's a lot of things he left out. There's a lot of things he left out, guys. And I'm going to touch on that. I'm going to give him a bit more time, but we'll touch on that later.
Pretty hard to do with that negative 8,000 subscribers, but if I can do that, then everything is paid for. Everything is taken care of. I don't have to worry.
It's almost like you're driving people away with your awful toxic attitude and begging people for money, and then lying and saying you never begged people for money. Maybe that drove people away. I don't know. Just spitballing here, guys.
About anything. I just need to get to 2 million views a month again. And that's what I was asking for in that video.
Then make more videos.
I did do the YouTube thing.
Make more videos. You are making the same amount of videos you make every month. For the past however many months, you're making basically the same number of videos. Why aren't you putting out 4 videos a week, 5 videos a week? Why aren't you doing something like that? Your videos are not high effort. Hell, even this. Okay, like I said, I recently got monetized, so I kind of know a little bit of the background now. Why is it 6 minutes 53 seconds long? The second you hit 8 minutes, you can monetize your video with additional adverts and stuff like that. Why didn't you just make this 8 minutes long? It's what people used to do back in the glory days of YouTube, where I think it was 10 minutes long, and you'd have people every video would be 10 minutes and 1 second long or something like that, and they all just managed to stretch it out with just a pointless segment at the end or something like that. If you're that desperate for money, Boogie, why aren't you doing that? Because so many of your videos, probably half of the videos he makes, maybe more than half of the videos he's done. We'll quickly pull that up, actually. Just fuck it. We'll quickly pull that up.
Well, it is finally over.
I couldn't even pretend to care. I couldn't even pretend to care. 4 minutes 44 seconds. 7 minutes 43 seconds. You're so close. Okay, that one's over. Okay, that one's over. 3 minutes. Nope. 5 minutes. Nope. 6 minutes. Nope. 5 minutes. Nope. 4 minutes. Nope. 6 minutes on the begging video. Nope. 2 minutes. Nope. 2 minutes. No. You're meant to be the algorithm king. You're the one telling people how to fix their YouTube because you know so much about the system and you always talk about the algorithm. But you aren't even close to capitalizing. If you just made that 17 seconds, this video literally cuts off mid-sentence at the end. Literally cuts off mid-sentence. He just didn't care about it. It literally cuts off mid-sentence. if you made it 17 seconds longer, if you'd actually completed your sentence, you maybe could have got more ad revenue off that video. So this is why I say this is not about money. Boogie is fine for money. Boogie is absolutely fine for money, because if he was struggling for money, how easy would it have been to add an extra 66 seconds to that, an extra 17 seconds to that? But he didn't. He just didn't.
Hey, like the videos, share it with a friend. If you like my stuff, check out my Patreon or my merch. Every YouTuber does that, and I saved it for the end of the video. But if you look at the beginning, what I asked for was for you to come back and maybe watch my new content, and if you like it, stick around. I don't understand why everybody got so mad. But the good news is,
except that bit where you said if you only have $1, $5, and you can't buy a t-shirt, you could just super chat that to me. That, and then you said you never once asked for any donations. And then you pinned a comment, which was hilarious, by the way. He pinned a comment because he said, I was thinking about taking down the begging video because people are just misunderstanding it and spreading misinformation about me, guys. So I'm gonna pin a comment instead to explain what I'm saying in the video because you're all too dumb to get it. And then he deleted the pinned comment because it got so much shit. Because everyone was just like, that's not what you said. Here's a timestamp of when you were begging for money, and he deleted the video. He deleted the comment, sorry. Funny, so funny, so incredibly funny.
We hit almost that. We're 1.5 million views. If I can get up another 500,000 in the next few months by making more videos and catching more people who like it,
you won't.
Maybe, I don't know, start another controversy of some sort.
Yep.
Hopefully.
That's in my script. That is in my script for the monthly recap of what we're going to see now is the monthly, how can I get people upset and get attention? We're in the full arc of begging for attention and causing drama. We're in the full arc of that, where he's going full clickbait. Like, the guy doesn't even do his fat thumbnails anymore. He did them here, here, and here. Didn't work out, doesn't do them anymore. This video got 30,000 views. It's not getting the clicks anymore. Cancelled, get rid of it. So then he started doing like the old man one, saying this is the end, and doing like a health scare video, which got a little bit more views, 48,000. Died. Then we got, this one, guys. This one, guys. Oh, guys, I'll get into that in just a second, guys. Let's see if I want to see if he talks about it first, guys.
We can get to that 2 million view a month part. And
yeah, you won't.
Like, hey, we did it. But this month, by selling some extra t-shirts, by selling some other stuff, by selling some cards on whatnot, we got there.
Selling some extra t-shirts? Well, that's weird, Boogie. You claimed that you had sold more t-shirts in the week after the begging video than you had since the creation of the store. Which must be hundreds of t-shirts, because he claimed when he did his free Boogie t-shirts, the Frank Castle one he stole, which is also another. I didn't even include that in my script yet. Thank you so much, Boogie, for reminding me. I had to put that into my script. This video is going to be 2 hours long before I'm finished with it. But yeah, he claimed in the month of March, when he did that video, the t-shirt thing, he sold 140 t-shirts just in March. And he claimed here that he sold more t-shirts in that 1 week than in the entire history of the store put together. So that's more than a few extra t-shirts, and also the cards he's selling and whatnot. But why didn't you mention how much you made? I'm sure he's going to. I'm tucking that away in the old memory bank here to see if he talks about it, and if not, I will talk about it.
We got there. Break-even point for the first time in a while.
Break-even point? Break-even point. How much did he say? How much did he say his outgoings were? Like 6,000, something like that? Okay. Okay, that's a break-even point. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Sure. We'll get back to that too, I guess.
Like $25, $50, and you really didn't have to. I was not expecting anything like that. And I don't have a problem with saying, hey, if you like my channel, check out the channel memberships. If you like what I'm making, check out my Patreon. I don't have any problem doing that. It's really surprising the people who did. I got to see some multi-million-dollar YouTubers who've made more in a single month than I have in my 16 years on this platform.
Oh, can't wait.
Punch down and make fun of me
like
for asking for help.
Like who?
And these same people live stream
with
their subscriptions turned on and donations turned on and super chats turned on, and they have channel memberships turned on.
Do they?
Their channel as well.
They do? What?
Fuck those people.
That's crazy. But they must do exactly the same as you. They must have made a full video begging for your last dollar. That's what the criticism of you was. So when you say those people do exactly the same thing as you, I can't wait for him to. He must link here, guys. Let's have. No, he doesn't link to all of these other multi-millionaire subscribed YouTubers, super big dick dog guys, and say, oh, here's all their videos of them doing like a please help me video where they sit there away from all these expensive toys, sitting outside in their shitty garden so people kind of say, look at all your expensive toys, just sell those. And, and they begged, guys, please, just give me, if you only have $1 and you can't buy a t-shirt, just super chat it to me. Those guys have all done that. Like, who is this multi-millionaire YouTubers punching down at him? I haven't really actually seen that many. Like, a lot of people shitting on him are people in, like, the lolcow community, like Matt at the Internet or Mr. Mediker or the Kino Casino or stuff like that, who are certainly not multi-millionaire, YouTubers or anything like that. So I'm kind of curious to see who he's talking about. Like Tommy C. I do not think Tommy C is a multi-millionaire YouTuber or anything like that. Destiny had a very soft take on him from what I remember. Like Destiny's probably the wealthiest YouTuber I remember talking about him, and he had quite a soft opinion because Destiny's a very soft guy.
So that basically meant I have to get back to work, and I have to start making videos, and I have to start asking people to check it out.
And
I never really did push the Patreon thing. I never really did push any of that shit.
You did.
I've only really started pushing that in the last year.
You did push it.
Most YouTubers push it every day.
You did push it. You used to push it a lot. You forgot about it. You forgot about it because it was just like a passive form of income for you. But you did forget about it. But you used to push it all the time. Like, I've watched your old videos. You did talk about your Patreon and stuff like that. So I don't really know what you're talking about here at all because you did used to push your Patreon. Weirdly, when he's like listing off, shop for merch with Meta PCs and use code Boogie, stuff like that. Weirdly, he's not mentioning his other sponsor still, NordVPN. He literally had to be reminded by a fan on one of his recent live streams that he has a NordVPN sponsorship. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll have to look that up. And then he just never did. That is how not desperate this man is for money. That he didn't even look up his other sponsor that is a much easier sell than a PC.
Hey. So I don't even feel bad. People are mad. I still don't care. I don't feel bad. People have this.
Oh my god, mate, my video this month, spoiler for everyone who's going to watch it, is so long because of how incredibly mad he got. He talked about the begging thing basically every single day afterwards in live streams, on whatnot, on YouTube videos, tweets, everything. And I had to try and tie it all together into some kind of like more or less digestible story. He talked about it constantly, and it leaked into all other things. Oh my god. But he's not mad, guys. He doesn't even care. He's not making this video and doing this entire segment where like he briefly mentioned his outgoings. Well, he made up his outgoings for about 30 seconds, and now he's just been sitting here ranting about this for the rest of the time. He could have just ranted for an extra minute and 7 seconds. I just don't get this. I've talked for 23 minutes here already. How can you not make something last another minute and 7 seconds unless you literally have no charisma? Or you just don't care about the money, so you don't want those mid-rolls.
Idea in their head that I'm worth like millions of dollars, but I've been on the platform for 6.
Maybe that's because you said you made $1 million in 2018, and maybe that's also because you said you make 50,000. Don't want to exaggerate. 5 figures per month. Maybe maybe it's those things that kind of hinted at it, and the fact that you boast that you have 1 billion views, and most people when they go like, okay, well 1 billion views is probably about a million, not including all his sponsorships, not including all the paid adverts, not including everything like that he had, not including his Patreon, not including super chat donations, not including bits on Twitch, not including memberships on Twitch, channel memberships here, all that stuff. That's why people think Biggie must have a lot more money than he has, but clearly not.
16 years, and in that 16 years I've averaged about $70,000 a year, which again puts me in like the top tier of earners in the United States. I'm so grateful for that kind of money.
Are you?
People breaking their backs.
Are you? You literally, I don't think you'd be begging if you were grateful. I don't think you'd be begging from just normal people if you were grateful and humbled by this amazing amount of money you've made
every day to earn $30,000 a year, right? So like, fuck, I get it. I get why people are mad about that. But they seem to think I'm worth millions of dollars and I'm asking for more. They think I gambled away $1 million, and shit, I wish I did.
You literally, what? Dude, you literally claimed at the start of 2021 that you were going to be a crypto millionaire because you were nearly a millionaire with your investments, and that you talked about withdrawing, was it 600,000 or 800,000? Can't remember off the top of my head. It was one of those two figures. You withdrew that from like Ethereum. And then you put it back in it, apparently on like loser coins, and then lost it all, apparently. If anyone even believes anything of that entire story. Because I don't really believe any of it at this point. But, so that's why people said you nearly lost $1 million. Especially funny when earlier on this year, Boogie was talking about how he's holding all his crypto and eventually it'll go up again. But then during this whole new begging arc, he's claimed that he had to sell a lot of his crypto to just live, to just survive day by day. He's had to sell most of his crypto at a massive loss, which, like I said, contradicts what he previously said, that he's holding it all, waiting for it to go back up again. So this is why people are criticizing you, Boogie, okay? Because you talk so much and you make no fucking sense.
I wish I had it to gamble. So if people are mad that I gambled my money in crypto, I get it. If people are mad that I paid $25,000,
people aren't mad. They are laughing at you. You were front page on like crypto bros posting their L, fat people posting their L. People were laughing at you for it. People weren't mad. I think it's just bizarre. It is such a deflection and a coping mechanism of them. It's like everyone else is mad but me. It's like those, like trolls like on Twitter and stuff like that who's just like lol 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 ratio lol I beat you lol lol lol. It's just that with Boogie, as you see him like streaming tears. You know that was it the Wojak or whatever, like the guy but like like crying behind the smiling face. It's just that.
For a bypass surgery. If people are mad that I spent $27,000 in legal fees. If people are mad that I spent half of what I was worth on a divorce, fucking be mad. You have
okay. Well, half what you were worth is $20,000 because people have already found the paperwork for it. It was $20,000 that Des got. So I'm glad you admit that's half of what you were worth. But like, it's like people are mad that I spent $27,000 on legal fees. It's like they're not mad. People were laughing at you for that because you invited some guy to your house and then shot a gun in the air after approaching him and exiting your house to place of safety and approaching the guy and then getting in a lot of trouble for it. People laughed at that.
Every right to be mad. I'm mad about it. But at the end of the day, I can't really pay attention to the people that are mad right now. I need to pay attention to the people that are.
Dude, how long has this been? Is this like, what, 4 minutes? Like 3 or 4 minutes straight of just ranting about the people that are mad and be like, but I can't even pay attention to them. Like I said, the entire fucking month has been this. It's why I told people on the recent live stream I'm not excited for doing this one, because it is literally just him coping for 3 weeks straight up with this fucking begging stream, and I'm like, this isn't even funny half the time.
Here because they like the videos, the people that are hitting subscribe, the people that are dropping likes on the.
Are people hitting subscribe? You literally just said you're down over 8,000 subscribers. Why do you keep saying that? Like, he is like the guy who should not talk about it. It's like, yeah, all you people hitting the like and subscribe button. The dude was on, it legitimately was so funny. The dude was on, I'll show it on my monthly recap. The dude was on Twitter arguing with someone that his begging video has like an 81% like ratio. Something ridiculous like that. Being, yeah, that's lower than usual, but it's an 81% like ratio. So most people seem to agree with me and like me. And it's like, if you actually look at it, it's like 75% dislike ratio.
Videos, people who give a shit. People who are buying the merch and wearing it. That's who I need to give a shit about.
You're the only person I've ever seen wear your merch. You're legitimately the only person I've ever seen wear your merch.
Sorry if you're mad.
No one's mad.
I don't have the effort or the time to care anymore.
Well, as we just keep going, come on, I need it, Boogie. Like I said, a minute 7 seconds. That's all you needed for the mid rolls. Just rant. You've already ranted for 4 minutes straight about this. Rant for another minute and 7 seconds about how you just don't care and aren't mad about it. Please, come on. I want you to get those mid rolls.
So mad at me for so long. Fuck it. So right now, once again, let's see exactly what I said in the last video, and let's see how mad they get. If you like the videos, do me a favor and hit subscribe. If you like this video, drop a like on it. Share with somebody you care about. And if you're
shut up! I'm not even listening to you at this point. That is so funny. This is genuinely one of his funniest videos in a while, because he is just so fucking upset, because I can see through it. I'm not like Nostradamus like Boogie can be sometimes about his own failures coming up, but I can see through it so easily. Boogie, who said he would do this maybe in a few months if things don't improve. Well, apparently things have improved. That's what this video is about, to gloat and say how well you're doing and stuff like that. Or maybe it's because, 11k, Boogie. I got videos with more views than that. Jesus, Boogie. Oh, Boogie, that's bad. Oh, 19k. Oh! Damn, son, that is bad. And don't worry, I still remember this video. I don't think you're going to talk about it in the next 23 seconds, but we'll see.
Rich, affluent person, and you want to spend $1 a month or $5 a month on a channal membership, or check out my Patreon.
Only if you're a rich, affluent person.
And if you're ridiculously rich,
it's not.
And you want to buy a $25 T-shirt.
But he only wants ridiculously rich people to buy T-shirts. It's not like he begged for your last dollar or anything like that.
The link is down below. Until next time, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again.
How can you be on YouTube for so long and be so terrible at YouTube? Genuinely, like this is why I say he doesn't need the money. It's for attention, because he's doing this whole clickbaity shit right now just for attention, and rage clicks, and boop. Obviously, we downvote for me there as well. But if you really wanted money, you'd make it 1 minute and 7 seconds longer. That's all the evidence you need. That is all the evidence all you people watching need. If this was 1 minute and 7 seconds longer, if this was 3 minutes and 16 seconds longer, this was 17 seconds longer, you would know he needs the money because he's making everything over 8 minutes. He ain't even doing that. So yeah, you know what he's talking about. Oh, I sold some cards. I sold some cards and whatnot, and that helped out. That helped out a wee bit, guys, because he made like $5,600 here, and he only needs $6,300. You know, we're not including his channel memberships or anything like that. We're not including his members on Twitch that he routinely begs from in a ridiculous way. Like he begs constantly, saying he's not going to continue the stream until people donate to him and stuff like that. Like, he is he's honestly, in my opinion, he is worse than DSP when he's on his Twitch streams. Because DSP will be, oh, guys, it sucks that we can't, I was really hoping to get the vest streak going, you know, like, stuff like that. Boogie literally goes like, I'm going to sit here and make annoying noises until someone subscribes, and he does it. He unironically fucking does it. And it is so embarrassing to watch. It is so incredibly embarrassing to watch a genuinely near 50-year-old man going into the mic just over and over and over again until someone subscribes. Oh, it's a hype train? Guys, we're going to lose the hype train. Until someone donates for the hype train. No, I'm not even kidding you. I'm going to include clips off it in my monthly recap because it is pathetic. I think I included a clip of it in my last monthly recap. It is genuinely pathetic behavior and very embarrassing. But that money he made off whatnot was $3,000 in 3 hours. He sold some magic cards and whatnot, and he made over $3,000 in about 3 hours. Boogie doesn't need the money. He could easily do more of those streams if he really needed the money. But no, he's done a lot of whatnot streams as well. I'm just counting the last 3 this month. I'm only counting those ones, guys. He has done it for the past few months. And yeah, the last ones he wasn't making as much, but he still made a decent amount. Of course, he said that was all going to him going Magic 30, which apparently he cancelled last minute. So either he deliberately lost money going to Magic 30, so he couldn't get trolled on it, but then makes all these like clickbaity videos to get trolled on instead. Or he never was going to Magic 30 and was lying to the people buying his Magic cards because he knows that they're Magic fans and they want to see him at Magic 30, so he was lying to them then potentially, so they would donate more, so he would then go to Magic 30. So, pick your poison. Either he deliberately lost money because he doesn't want to get trolled, even though he's trying to get trolls' attention, as he said in this video, or he was scamming people. Pick your poison there, guys. I have no opinion on the matter whatsoever. It's all allegedly. But what's so weird here, it's so weird. There's another line that should be here, apart from that guy he randomly helps out apparently. How much does a sugar baby cost, guys? How much does a sugar baby cost? What am I clicking on this video for, guys? What am I clicking on this video for, guys? What am I clicking on this video for? Oh, who would even know? Who would even know? Who? I don't know, guys. Let's learn together why I'm clicking on this video.
Carving is made out of camel bone.
That's so interesting, Biggie.
Look at the details.
Live cargo, open immediately. I have a friend with me. You need to open this. Let's see what's in here.
I don't want to.
You can do it. Let's see what's in there. Oh, it's definitely locked.
What? Guys, what was that? He has a young female hanging out with him who doesn't seem to want to have anything to do with him, as she awkwardly follows him around and doesn't really approach him, and anytime you see her in the background of these images, she's always standing there on her phone, and she just suddenly is just there, and he isn't showing her face or anything like that, which is, you know, weird, because anytime he's ever done his boogie travels before with friends, he always shows them on camera. Guys, this could be speculation here, but I think we need to stick in a $3,000 for a sugar baby to go on holiday with. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows, guys? So you could just spitball in here. I'm running up the flagpole, see who salutes it, you know. God, that's embarrassing. Yeah, this video's more cringe than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. My favorite bit as well about all his toys in the background, and I do say toys, is that someone said, dude, why don't you just sell like your collectibles? If you're this desperate for money, why don't you start selling your collectibles? And he's like, everything you see there, it wouldn't even be worth like 6,000. It wouldn't even be worth $6,000. Dude literally claims he has hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Magic the Gathering cards. When he brought Jacob the Carpetbagger to his house earlier on, he literally just walked around going, see that? That's really expensive. See that? That's really rare. See that? That's really expensive. See my play button? It's the original special edition one that's made of solid gold. You know, shit like that. So yes, guys, I have to repeat once again, this is not about the money. This is purely about Boogie wanting attention because he is more than fine. I don't think he has a mortgage to pay off. I don't think he's paying an employee anymore because most people don't even think Chad is there anymore. Loan payment, why would a guy need a loan if he makes 5 figures? I think that's just purely made up. Why does he have a car payment? He bought a used car. He could have easily bought that outright, so I don't agree with that. Health insurance, don't know. That, fuck, I have no idea. That could be standard for America. So yes, I don't believe it, guys. Very interesting, though. So hopefully you enjoyed the wee video here. I want to give a shout out to my Patreons. I want to give a shout out to Haley, Eswank, Mr. Payne, Samuel P, Jake Toez, and of course, absolutely massive. So thank you very much, guys. Usually have a wee thing pop up there, but I just suddenly realized, unfortunately, I didn't have it prepared in time for this video because I did get some new ones and I hadn't fully updated it yet. So I was going to put it up and be like, oh, well, that's out of date. So I kind of wanted to just quickly sign off like that. But yes, guys, it's been a good one. Hopefully, should be the first that I get out my actual video on. So, of course, also Just Saying. I'm Just Saying. I forgot. How could I forget Just Saying as well? I looked at my list there quickly. But yes, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Wait for the first. That's when I should have the video out, unless Boogie does something mental or it just takes longer to record and edit than I thought it would. Like I said, I'm pretty much prepared for this one. So, well, we'll see how it goes. But yes, guys, that's the video. I hope you have a good one. Take care now. Bye-bye.